everyone, it's Lisa here. I'm gonna do a little experiment here today. I'm going to make some coasters. I'm gonna use the rounds, and I got these snowflakes at the Dollar Tree, and they fit in there just perfectly. Sorry, I just had to blow some of the glitter out. And I'm gonna do this in 2 layers. So my first layer, I'm going to put a little hint of color. I don't want it to be too dark. Well, for one I do. One I want it to be darker. The other 2 not so much. So for today I've got, I don't know what these are, maybe just about 1 inch. I mixed up just over 2 ounces, and then I split them into these 3 cups. In the 1 cup, I'm going to be putting this blue pigment from Amour Art, 1 or 2 drops in there. This is the one I want to be a little darker. This product I have never used before. It's a blue change sparkle from Color Passion. So I'm not really sure. It looks white sparkle right now. I'm not sure how blue that will go. It might just be a hint of blue. I'm not really sure. So like I said, I haven't used it before. And the third one, I'm going to put a drop or 2 of the Pinata Sapphire Blue alcohol ink. So there's still a bit of bubbles in here, but I'm going to put in these and stir them up, and then I might have them rest for 5 or 10 minutes for the bubbles to settle down, because I really don't want any bubbles showing in this coaster mold. And let's begin. Let's see. Need a couple stir sticks here. Alright. So these are just coffee sticks, and I like to break them in half for a smaller cup like this. Alright. There we go. Okay, let's start with the darker blue. Oh, shoot. I think I did that the last time I used this too. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that lid off this time. It's just a little ring. It's not actually going to affect the product at all. Okay, let's try 1 drop first. See how dark that goes. Well, that's pretty cool. I want it to be darker. It is a nice color though. Maybe I'll just leave it like that for now until I mix up the other ones. Okay, I will do the Pinata next. Yeah, see, compared to this one, that's quite a bit darker. Okay, and I'm happy with that color. Give this one a quick blast. There we go. All right. So, maybe put 2 of those in. There we go. So, for now, I don't know if this will change at all. I'm going to guess that it's not going to change anymore. It's just kind of an iridescent with a hint of blue sparkle in there. Not sure how well you can see that on the camera, but I like it. Okay. So there's still like micro bubbles in all of these. So I'm gonna pause my camera now and I will come back probably in about 10 minutes. Here we go. It's been 5 minutes and I'm just gonna start pouring them in now because I can also torch them in here. Okay, it looks like I could have made up a little bit more, but it's okay. It'll work. All I have to do is give it a wiggle and torch it. See, it covers the bottom. All right. Onto the blue sparkle. Oh, I can see that better in there. Right now it kind of looks transparent and then has a whole bunch of like little tiny blue sparkle dots in it. Get every last drop I can. There we go. Okay, a little swirl. Go. Okay, and the last one. This is the color that you can see the most tiny bubbles in, the micro bubbles. The alcohol ink. It's the most transparent of the three colors, so that makes sense. Gonna have to zap this one a little bit longer than the other ones. Okay. You can see little clusters of bubbles in that one. All right. I can see I didn't get this corner. There we go. Okay. Another thing that I like to do to help eliminate some bubbles on the outside of the product is just to take my little silicone pen here and just like to go around the outside. Okay. Got a wipe. Okay. This one. Right, and the last one here. Didn't actually get all the way over here, so this is good that I'm doing this. Get it with my little silicone guy here. My cat's here, Copper. Hey, stay over there, buddy. Thank you. All right. Now I'll give him a zap with my lighter. All right, so now I'm probably gonna wait another 5 minutes and just give them one last blast with the torch. And then I'm gonna wait, it's pretty thin, so I don't think I'm gonna have to wait that long. Maybe 2 or 3 hours. And then I'll put the snowflake on top. And then I think I will wait another few hours and then put just a clear top coat. But I'll do the whole process with you, just letting you know what to expect. Okay, I'm back. I just gently placed my snowflakes in there. Unfortunately, I didn't notice that this one was a little bent. So hopefully when it's covered up with the resin, you won't notice that. So far, just looking at these colors, I'm really liking the blue one at the top. I like the contrast of the snowflake against it. And hopefully I waited long enough for my bottom resin. This snowflake seems to be sitting on top, but these ones seem to be sinking slightly. So I hope that's not going to have an impact on my final result. But since then I've mixed up some resin for the top. Just trying to get some of the bubbles out of it here. And I'm going to torch it once I put it on. So let's start putting it in here. Okay. I put a little bit more in this one because I wanted to make sure that my snowflake is completely covered up because it was poking up a bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna, well, first I run the heat gun on it, try to get out some of those bubbles, and then I'll put the torch on it. There we go. I'll start with low. Right, I see I have a little floaty in this one here. There we go. Oh, something in this one too. There, got him. Okay, now I'm going to use my torch. The torch definitely does the best for getting out those bubbles, but I don't want to wreck my molds, so I like to try to get some of them out with the heat gun first. Right. And that's it. So now I'll have to wait till tomorrow to take them out of the molds and see how they did. I'm back to do the reveal. Alright, just by looking at the tops of these guys, I'm already sure that I like this one the most, but I'm glad I did this experiment so I could see how they all turned out. So let's start with this one right here. Okay. So there's the top. It's got a little bit of a rim because I didn't go up to the top, but even still, it's very thick. So I wouldn't want to go all the way up to the top with these. So there's the top there and the back. This is kind of interesting because both sides are pretty. This side is the actual color of it, like a silver sparkle, but with that blue tint, it's funny because this side looks blue. Anyways, I quite like this one. I'll just put that back there. All right. That was with the 1 drop of Sapphire Pinata ink. Okay, this is the one that I used the, I've already put everything away, but I've got it right here. The blue change sparkle. First time I used this, so that was nice. I got to try this out. So, you can see it. I don't know, it kind of gives a bit of a frosted white color. I don't know how well you can see that in the picture. I'll hold it up. Hopefully you're seeing this. But it's got little blue specks in it. It's quite nice. Let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, so you can't really see the snowflake that well on this side because it's more of the speckled blue. But I like this one. It's very nice. And the final one here. This was using the Amour Art blue, and I only put 1 drop in. I didn't want to go too dark with it for the first time. I could have probably, I don't know, I kind of like the way it turned out. It's very beautiful. The snowflake, I almost called it a sunflower. The snowflake really shines in this one. And I'm not expecting much on the other side, but let's flip it over. Yeah, you can still see the snowflake in there, but obviously this side is the more beautiful side. So, yeah, that's my experiment. Let me know which ones you like. This one is definitely my favorite. Probably followed by this one. And then this one is probably my third. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you liked the video. And hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.